I'm glad you
Now,
came as well.
honestly, you made me. Now I want to become vegan.
Lad, we got a
Now that's
salad.
honestly.
Can we get some salads in the chat?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Fantastic. I'm assuming you've seen the stage title and you have some comments to make on it.
Yeah. So I don't. I think vegans are good. Like I don't have a problem with them. It's just like there are some like I don't like their methods. You know what I
So,
mean? Like the way.
is this why you're not vegan yet? Because you don't like the methods of vegans?
Yes. Yeah. That's and it's yeah.
Okay,
I
so
just
let's explore that. The issue when people say this for me is that when we're talking about veganism, the victims aren't the vegans, it's the animals. So regardless of whether or not you don't like what vegans do or how they conduct themselves, in you not being vegan, it's not the vegans who suffer, it's the animals. So I don't understand why that would stop you from being vegan.
it's I don't know. It's like sorry.
No, you're all
Uh,
right.
so I just want to say I have a speech impediment, so I might like I just wanted to
Oh yeah,
put
no,
that out
that's
there.
yeah. Don't worry about it. Yeah, if anyone makes fun of you, they can shut up.
No, no,
That's
no.
fine.
I
Yeah.
just when like there's so when I explain sometimes I might not put it in it might not sound right. It might like sound like wrong, but I'm not trying to. It's not really wrong.
You know, just go for it. We'll work with it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
So like when you were talking about like like what God says in the Bible and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so like it's kind of like the like the game Telephone.
I'm
I'm
not
not
familiar with
saying
that game. Sorry.
oh, it's like say let's say someone says something and it gets passed down, then it gets more misdistributed.
Oh, I think we
Like it
had a
just
politically incorrect term for that when I was younger. It's like,
yeah,
yeah,
like,
okay, yeah,
yeah, in school it was called telephone, yeah.
oh, okay,
You
yeah.
know, it, you know what I mean? It's just like centuries and like millennia it could have been like, like misconstrued.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like that. I mean, I believe in God. I've honestly never been to church.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah. I don't know. Like what else? Sorry.
No, well, let's just do it one by one. Okay, so you're telling me, so you're bringing up God. Are you saying
Yeah.
that there's, that drives you to not be vegan? I, I'm just
Oh
trying to.
no, no, no. That's not what I'm saying. I was just
Okay,
yeah.
I'm just wondering why you're bringing it up. Is all. I thought that's why you were bringing that up.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Um. So when like is there like a thing where it's like what could we like say like like the cat like that average cow life if it's like healthy it's healthy
Hmm.
can we like kill them like almost at like the the end of their life.
Well, let me ask you. Like, do you think that it would be justified to kill an elderly dog or kill an elderly human just because they're gonna die soon?
I didn't say like humans. I know
I know, but
like
so I also included dogs for this reason because we can go through why. Because I know that people struggle when humans are brought up. But say for just let's just stick with dogs then. Do you think that it would be morally justified to kill them, towards the end of their life, even while they're elderly, just because they're not going to have too much long left?
let's say if they're suffering I would
Okay,
think that
all right, but I'm not
like
asking when we're talking about the animal agriculture. We've bred those animals into existence with the purpose of killing them and using them. So it's not the case that we're not looking at something like, oh, an old dog, we've looked after them, oh, and now they've got this really bad issue and they're in so much pain, and that's different. I'm asking just, there's an old dog, they're living their life, someone comes along, kills them. Do you think that, oh, it'd suddenly be okay because they were old?
Yes and no.
Okay, so can you explain?
I just, like they're at the end of their life. It's like I'm not saying we should kill them because they live their life. They lived a good one. You know what I mean? It's not like we're not like we're killing them when they're young or like halfway through their life.
Oh, okay, so what about an elderly
No,
person? Do you think it'd be morally justified to kill them because they're old and don't have much longer left?
no.
Okay, so what's the morally relevant difference between humans and other animals that would make that change?
Like how other people are saying like they're not intelligent. I don't want to say that.
Yeah, because that would be
Like
bad to say when.
we're, I know, I've been listening for like, the other people,
Hmm.
like I agree with them, but then after it was like, almost done, it was just like, nah, I don't, no.
Yeah, because we shouldn't be looking at intelligence as a factor of whether or not a life is
Yeah,
valuable. Because obviously, with human beings, there's varying levels of intelligence. There are people, many
yeah,
people, way more intelligent than I am. Like, I'd be a bit concerned if,
yeah,
I was a certain IQ point and then the threshold was then there where they decided that it was suddenly, justified to exploit and kill me. That would be a really bad way
yeah,
to look at it.
yeah.
So, do you have a reason what is different about them that would make it justify? Because you're saying you don't want to use intelligence, so there must be something that then makes it okay in that context for it to kill an elderly dog or kill an elderly cow, but not a human. So I'm trying to work out why you think one's wrong but not the other. Because for me, there's no relevant difference that would then make that okay.
It's just like, it's just kind of hard to I, I'm just not trying to be like a bad person. I just,
Hmm.
uh,
Well, this is the thing. Like, so think about it. Like, if you can't answer a question without it sounding really bad, for me, that tells me that what I'm trying to justify is really bad. You know what I mean?
yeah, I
Um,
know.
yeah.
I mean, I just, I know vegans are trying to, I mean, I'm good. I mean, I mean, I'm proud of them. I mean, but like, I'm not saying we should keep, I don't know. I feel like we should be like half and half. I'm not saying that because you have your preference, like you don't want to kill animals, you just want to eat plant products. And then we have the other half. It's like we like meat.
But then,
We like
Barrett,
both.
but the thing is, though, in that context, something immoral is still happening. It's just happening a bit less. If, we lived in a world where people wanted to kill people, and we said, well, half can, half won't, well, there'd still be this realm where these people are getting killed. So it'd still be like, oh, well, that's wrong. We want to advocate against that so people aren't getting killed. And the issue is, I can still bring up people because you haven't been able to demonstrate a morally relevant difference that would make it, justified to, kill other animals and exploit them, but not humans. So that's the thing. I'm coming from a position where I don't think there is one. It doesn't matter whether or not one species of animal is more important to you than another, or maybe there are certain people who are more important and more valuable to you than others, like your friends, your family. It's like, even if that is the case, there's still nothing about us that suddenly means, okay, well, these ones we can exploit and kill. These ones we can mutilate, take their babies from them, dehorn them, take out their teeth, cause immeasurable pain and suffering to them. And that's fine, just because there's some sort of difference, and I can't find it.
Like I'm not trying to say like like I do not approve taking the children to pulling their teeth. I don't like those methods. You
But
know, I just
where do you buy your food
yeah.
from?
Say again.
Where do you buy your food? So your burgers, yeah. Like where is it coming from?
My local grocery store.
Okay, so that's the thing. Like 95+% of animal agriculture is going to be factory farmed where these practices happen. And even then, even if you're not pulling out the teeth, even if you're, cuddling them, every, night beforehand, there's going to be a point where they've been brought into existence with the purpose of being used and killed, which in the human context for you would probably be really wrong. So I'm not sure why, in that context, even in the nicest kind of scenario we can conjure up, why that would be justified for you if it were a different species of animal.
It's just like, uh, so can I like paint a scenario?
Yeah,
Mm.
if it answers the question, then feel free. Or,
Okay, so it's like, uh, say like, so let's say if like some sort of disease or like some sort of like thing like destroyed all plant life. Would have had to be reduced to that. There was like actually no, I'm starting to realize that doesn't make sense. Never mind.
I'm guessing
Sorry.
you were kind of going to go like, oh well, if all plant life died, would it then be justified to kill animals? I guess you'd say.
No, I was no, I didn't. I just realized. Oh wait, no,
Yeah, because they eat
the
plants, don't
plants.
they? Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
they eat
sorry.
a lot of our plants. About 90% of the soy grown in Brazilian
Yeah,
rainforests, is fed to animals. Yeah, they are a
sorry.
massive.
I'm glad I caught myself.
No, no, I'm glad I feel like some people come on here and they just say things
Yeah,
that halfway through they seem to know are nonsense. They just carry on with it. So I'm glad you stopped yourself.
yeah,
Yeah, I think we should
yeah.
just like look at it. Like I don't think there is a justification, and even if there were, why are we
Yeah,
looking for
I'm
one?
starting to. Yeah, I'm starting to realize. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know why we're so desperate to look for one, and I think maybe it's just because we don't want to change, but that's just part of life, and I think
and that's
that's a
just
good
life.
thing. That yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think
Life
that's just
change is
life
good.
would then mean oh,
Yeah,
okay, well, fair enough. But if we can
yeah,
see it,
change.
if we
Life is full of change. There's good change, bad change.
yeah, and I think we should be
Sometimes you
pushing for the good
can't
change.
stop it.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
But we can stop the perpetual exploitation and killing of upwards of 2.7 trillion animals every single year. Like, what we're trying to
yeah.
justify is an absolute atrocity. Like, do you know how many people have ever existed on this planet recorded?
Um, Too many to count.
Well, the estimate is anywhere between 100 and 160 billion people have ever existed on this planet, but we kill 2.7 up to trillion, 2.7 trillion animals every single year.
Yeah,
That is
I'm.
just an immense in quantity alone. The atrocity we are conducting is just. I don't know why people would try to justify it. And I think it's just offensive. But
Yeah.
I think we just need to
I'm
take a
starting
step.
to realize, like, no, I'm kind of glad I came because now I'm starting to realize.
I'm glad you came
Now,
as well.
honestly, you made me. Now I want to become vegan.
Lad, we got
That's
salad.
honestly,
Can we get some salads in the chat? We got some salads. That's great. Well, that's how you make a salad. I'm actually doing a recipe video as we speak. It's not a debate stream. I'm just making a salad. Look at
okay.
that.
Oh my God. I mean, I have your screen on this stream like right now on another tab, but I muted it.
Uh-huh.
But so yeah, but I'm like, yeah,
Whether you'll see the salads coming through, then that's brilliant.
yeah,
But
I see
yeah.
it.
Well, in which case, I'll give you the. I think I can give you the veg. Oh, I don't think I can. Can someone give Barrett the veg curious roll? Because I thought I could do that. Can I add? Oh, rolls? No, I can't. Oh, you've
All
got
right,
it.
so
You've
can I
got it.
change from like the non-vegan to like vegan?
Well, I mean,
go on that.
you're wanting to make the change right now, are you? Damn. Well, so you've got the Veg Curious role. So all you have to do, you've got access to more channels, so you can ask questions about the food you're going to need to buy, the products that you're going to need to consume and purchase. Because obviously, it's not just the case of food. We exploit animals in basically every industry. So just going to have to look at, cosmetics and stuff like that, but
I'll
you know
just ask around.
yeah, given
Research.
some time, once you've made that change, then you'll get that role. And yeah, I appreciate you coming very
Yeah.
openly, especially because you were nervous at the start, and you
Yeah.
told me about your impediment, and I'm glad you came on to talk, and thank you so much. And I'm glad that you've come openly and given your argument.
Thank you.
But yeah,
I think you appreciate it.
but yeah, thank you very much. Stick around if you ever want help
Alright.
with something, and I'll move on to the next person if that's okay.
Right.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank
Have a-
you. Have a good day. Well, it's night for me.
too.
10:30. So right, next person. That was lovely, wasn't it? We just made a salad. Look at that.